Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be doing some Arena Cube Draft, and heading into this, I think the two best strategies, I mean Boros Energy or Boros Aggro is definitely like really busted, but also I think just 5-color soup and you take every fetch that's past you. Arena players, I don't think they've caught on yet that fetches are really broken. I've seen some decks with like a lot of them, and a previous Cube Draft I got like a bunch of late fetches, so I think just trying to like force 5-color and assuming you're gonna get a bunch of late fetches is also a decent strategy, or 4-color or whatever. So starting off here, I think um and one of the nice parts about just going like straight 5-color is that you get to actually have like decently high card quality, because this cube in general, like the card quality isn't that high, but there are a ton of power outliers. Like Psychic Frog, Ajani, Ocelot, Pride Flade, really like all of the MH3 cards, plus some other random stuff like Swords and Reanimate. They even cut some of like the power outliers like Mana Drain, Fragility. So there's like, which is I think makes it worse because now there's like very few of these kind of cards. Like in Vintage Cube, you got like the Power 9, but also like a bunch of really like Spellmasters, Minskin Boo, etc. And so like you're bound to end up with some pretty powerful cards. In this case, like not necessarily. So I think going 5-color and maximizing your chances of doing that is, I think, a decent strategy. And I think Malevolent Rumble, I mean, like look at this pack. Like, this card's like kind of unplayable. It's your sack. Like a lot of soupy stuff. I think Mumble is like actually really good. And now, I mean, I could take. I think the two cards I'm picking between is Goldspin Dragon and Malcolm. Dragon is pretty good. I mean, there's also Once Upon a Time if we want to stick with green, but I don't feel strongly about that. Uat is pretty good, but I don't know. Goldspin seems pretty nice. Turning the corner. So does Malcolm, though. Malcolm seems decent. There's a lot of aggro, which Malcolm isn't like the best into. I don't want to take Normalize, even though I do like cheap counterspell. Unwanted Remake is not really swords. I think, I could just take Once Upon a Time, stick to a lane. It's good. On base green, it'll be like it's just guaranteed to make the deck. So yeah, maybe I'll just take Uat. It is just nice to have. And then I think if we're gonna be taking just infinite fetches, Deathrite plays into that strategy. I don't know, this goes kind of wrong if we don't actually pick up fetches, and then I'll look kind of stupid, which is never good. But I think we've also got Mumble to dump stuff in the yard, and Uat to find fetches if we end up with some in our deck. So I think Deathrite seems pretty good here, and opponents could have some, has some utility outside of that. And there we go. That's fetch number 1. There's nothing like I even want to wield, though, is the thing. I mean, Nantuko would be great, I assume. Solemn Simulacrum is like playable, opt, fine, removal spell, whatever. But like with this pack, like none of these cards are cards that are that good, to be honest. So yeah, I'm gonna be taking the fetch very happily, and it's a green fetch, which is super nice. And following that up, so I'm pretty high on Jet Collector. I think this card's very good. It's good with Mumble. It's good with Ulad and fetches and all that. It's just kind of busted. Like it just ramps you even on like turn 3 potentially, and then you get to reanimate cards over and over. Like I think this card's like actually the truth. I feel that is cute, but I don't know. Maybe if it wheels, I'll consider it. It's good late game win condition, but like a little slow for current iterations. So I think between Breeding Pool and actually Fatal Push, they also have this Watery Gray. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're gonna get 2 cards back. I think it's probably gonna be like Hangerback Walker and late up the stage or unable to scream or something like that. I don't know. But Baiting Pool is great, of course. Goes with our Wooded Foothills, which is nice. Fatal Push cheap interaction is very strong. We've got some black between Deathrite and Jet Collector. I mean, Deathrite doesn't guarantee we're in black, but Jet Collector does fix black, which is nice. Picking lands is good though. The cheap removal is also good. I think I value cheap removal really highly. The thing, like efficient removal, because a lot of people playing aggro. There's so many creature based decks. I'll pass on the Xander's Lounge. I think for Nissa seems decent. This isn't an elf, is it? No, unfortunate. But if we're gonna be taking like fetches and stuff like that, I think this could be pretty good. And Triumphs, I'm not like too crazy about. Oh, definitely snapping off this Stomping Ground. Triumphs I'm not too worried about getting, because like a lot of them are, you want 1 or 2 tops, and it doesn't matter that much which ones you get. Obviously, depends a little, but Unfortunately, Stomach Out doesn't actually make this what it feels any more colors, but that's alright. Ill-Timed Explosion is decent, I think, and there's like some other lands, but Stomach Out's a nice one. I mean, probably just Sulphur Falls, right? There's like Consider a Spell Snare, both are fine. I don't know if Spell Snare is that good in Skip, to be honest. And then like the random removal spells, but Pillar of Flame is just not that good. Maze my tone, but like these kind of grindy like him cards aren't as important, I don't think, in this iteration. Octa's nice when we can crimes, but I don't know if that's actually the case. So I'll take this all falls. Decent chance we end up wanting to play blue. Yeah, this is fixing. Verdant Dread, just like whatever. I don't know. Doesn't seem amazing to me. Grave Titan's a decent card for sure, but I don't know. Maybe it's worth taking it. I don't know. I just like having fixing. And Restless Cottage is decent. I think now it might be time to make a big beater. It's between this and Meglaws. Meglaws is a nice blocker against aggro. Destroying artifacts and enchantments is relevant. Get Frog. Just a big guy. Kind of a big guy. I don't know. I'll take Meglaws. I think we have like similar fixing for both, so. I guess I could take Murderous Cut. I don't know. Or actually take, I mean, it's a lot of tap lands. I'm also gonna be picking up a Triumph or two. FOMO. FOMO just seems mediocre. I'll take Murderous Cut. We'll see. I mean, I guess this card might be okay. I don't know. I don't want to take Kite Sail here. I don't know how heavy red will be. Maybe we end up. Oh, that's last big land is not bad. They're gonna snap off another fetch here. I mean, there's like an Elvish Mystic, but meh. I don't know. Fetches are just really strong. I just want to end up a bunch of colors, I think. I could end up like green red beats-ish with this Raptor and Miglaws, but I'm very happy with the second fetch, and it's also like somewhat on colors. So let's set aside non-fetchables, fetchables, and fetches. Ooh, Travis Tracker looks. Oh no, I'm just gonna take Arid Mesa. Just taking every fetch works. Like that's the thing. We'll pick up some fetchables soon, I'm sure. Maybe wheel this Ketria. Travis Tracker would be good in this deck, but wow, let's just take a third fetch. Like I'm not gonna wheel the fetch. I could wheel the Tracker. It's the only green card in the pack, so if there's a green drafter, they're taking it probably. But yeah. Oh wait, no, we need to take Grenzo, right? This card's busted. It's it took a second to register because I've never actually played with this card. I didn't draft the Cubits on the first time it was added, but I've heard this card's unreal, so I'm just gonna take it. And see, that's the upside of taking a bunch of lands. You can just grab the power outliers when you see them. Interesting. So this pack, I mean, ramping is decent, but Wolfville Haven just seems kind of meh because it doesn't fix. And then Chariot and Bristlebud are both just good cards. I think I'm kind of into take Chariot. It just clogs up the ground, snowballs. I just like it a lot. Farmer, maybe it wheels. I don't know. This, I mean, it makes two foods. It's kind of beefy guy, but I don't know. I just love Chariot. Ooh. All right, so we could take one of the lands, or we could take Lightning Bolt. I'm just gonna take Lightning Bolt. One of these will wheel, and it'll be a nice pickup. If not, Tribal Flames will be fine as well. Just cheap removal is so busted. Like Lightning Bolt is just so much better than something with Wildfire. I know, we'll get one of these back, I'm sure. What? Okay, so pick 5. We've still got a Johnny and Fable with a Mirror Breaker in the pack. Yeah, these arena players are just something else. I mean, yeah, we're slamming Fable here. Johnny's really good, but Fable is in our colors and like on a similar power level, I would say. Fable's nuts. Fable's completely busted. Yeah, I'm just gonna take the Hedgemaze, I think. So Golos is decent, but like a little slow, and I'm not too worried about having top end. And just having a Surveil land. The first one is worth a lot. This works with Delta and Wooded Foothills. We might wheel another one, but I'd rather just get that out of the way and not have to worry about it. This pack is interesting. So this card's interesting. I don't know if it's that good. Ten Evan's Tree is kind of beefy. Jewel Mine Overseer, I think a good card, but not really here. Take this Archives double off color. So, I don't know, but Absence is kind of bad. Yeah, I think I'm fine taking Titan. Having some top end is nice. Crucius, that's a very good card. It is nerfed to a 3-1, but it's kind of busted. I don't know. Depending on what are like 4s and 5s look like, I might cut the Titan so I can always get Grenzo with it, because Grenzo's real good, but ooh, K-Command. I'm pretty happy about K-Command. I think at this point we're like pretty firmly what? Johned at least. I mean, K-Command is great. We have no weight at all so far, so I don't think I need to take the Sacred Foundry. I mean, this is a decent card if we're more beatdowny, so I think that's fine. Bristlebud, sure, I'll take Bristlebud. And then, yeah, now I'll take a Blood Code. I already have a Surveillant. I mean, it's possible we don't end up playing blue and then we won't have a Surveillant, or you can play it, but it won't be as good. But I don't know, having a Blood Crypt, it makes Wood of Hills untapped black, Pluto Delta untapped. No, it doesn't work with Pluto Delta. That's second one of these, or Lightning Strike. I guess probably Lightning Strike. I don't know. Even if we're playing blue, we have a decent amount of fixing for it. I'll just take one of these. We have a bunch of 4s. I mean, yeah, we'll just take the fetch. I was gonna say, this pack is a bit disappointing, but fetches are good. It's possible that we'll play this Emerald Ghoul if it comes back. Sky Sovereign would also be a decent wheel card. Cards alright. I mean, a Braid and Breach the Multiverse. Yeah, there's decent top end in this pack. Our Braid would be a nice wheel. Breach I think is legit good. Having like a couple crazy finishers is nice if you kind of end up in a mirror sort of situation. Utopia Sprawl, I kind of want to take Utopia Sprawl. Having some ramp is nice, and I like that it's 1 mana. We have a bunch of fetches and some forests, so I think we're going to be able to have a forest on turn 1 fairly consistently. So I'm not too worried about that. We could try to wheel this Mindstone for more ramp, or just like a removal spell. Season Pyro is good. Yeah, but I don't know. I'll take the Utopia Sprawl. Ooh, another fetch. And a Toxic Deluge is good, but we are kind of heavy on creatures, I think. I'm happy just taking the Scalding Tarn. Currently, it's an untapped green-red land, untapped black land, tapped blue land. We just have infinite blue fixing, but no blue cards, so I don't know if I'll play blue even. And another fetch land. Yeah, so this is kind of what I was talking about. Like, you just always pick up infinite fetches. Maybe we like play this cruise if we wheel it, just because we have so many fetches. I'll take flats, I think, over Vista. Let's see. So flats. What is flats? No, actually, I will take Vista. Because I'm going to play basics of all my colors, and just makes the mana base a little less painful. Pack, I mean, could you take the Glorybringer? Card's good. Nothing else really stands out to me. I'll just take the Glorybringer, I think. So, I think we want a little bit more early game. There you go. Ooh. Yeah. Okay, Flay just busted. We have actual 0 white lands, so I don't think I can take it, unfortunately. But Paradise Druid is perfect for this deck. Some early resilient ramp. Okay, another fetch. So this is what I'm talking about. Just take every fetch and figure it out later. I think I possibly could have been even more aggressive with taking cards of different colors. Given that, I mean, just look at this mana base. It's the perfect mana base. And like Deathrite Shaman gonna be good. Utopia Sprawl is always gonna be on. This is gonna be busted. We have another elf actually. Hold on. Oh, this is an elf. Yeah. Elf or elemental. Let's see. Elemental elf. We have 3 elves and an elemental. Yeah, so it's gonna be great here. Pyroclasm, Languish. I'm kind of into take Pyroclasm. Like a lot of aggressive decks, I think, running around in this format. Pyroclasm's really busted there. I think this is fine. Languish is gonna be hitting our own stuff a little too often for my liking, I think. Yeah, I mean, Sky Sovereign is good. Yeah, so I don't even know about this. Artist cut. We're definitely not playing blue at this point. We can cut. I will leave the surveil land as just something to get to surveil. And then this is going to be our mana base. I'll take the pyro. Oh, you know what? We could just take the TSG. Yeah, I think it's just a really powerful card. So do we have anything that uses the graveyard? We have, not really. I mean, Boastable Farmer, kinda. Oh, hold on, Treasure Cruise. So, actually, maybe we will splash blue. Let's see. Let's cut the, I think, worst cards in the deck. Sure. How many lands is this? It's a lot of lands. Jesus. Oh, and actually, hold on. We will play the Sulphur Falls. Oh, Chandra was good. We need a couple more cuts. So we could cut like Lightning Strike, I suppose. Get out of here, Rabbit Battery. And I don't know if we need this Titan of Industry. It's, I think, a little bit too expensive. So if we get that out of there, the 17 land seems fine to me. I don't want to go 16. What's our removal looking like? Bolt, push, Pyroclasm, Kickman, kinda, Chandra, kinda. Yeah, I think that's a fine amount. Oh, I definitely also want a basic mountain. Hold on. Let me add a mountain. So let's see. I want to cut a land. We have just 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 fetches. We have a crazy mana base. I think. Do we want Hedge Maze and Sulphur Falls? Is the question. I think I could just cut the. Which one works the most fetches? So Hedge Maze works. Doesn't work with Hedge Maze. So one of them doesn't work with Hedge Maze. Works with Sulphur Falls, does not work with Sulphur Falls. Works. Alright, so I think I'll cut the Sulphur Falls to have more green mana. Because we already have way too much red mana. Or not the Sulphur Falls, the Red Blue Surveil Land. I cut it, so I don't know where it is. Or what it's called. Thundering Falls. Wait, no, I did call it Sulphur Falls. Hold on. Did I have a Thundering Falls in the deck? Am I losing it? I'm losing it. Anyway, I will cut the Sulphur Falls regardless. So Restless Cottage is our only top land, and Hedge Maze. Yeah, I think this is fine for the lands. So I think, how much blue mana do I have? 7? Oh no, actually I'm just gonna cut an island. Yeah, 5 blue is plenty, I think. And then I could just play the Sulphur Falls. But 11 green, I think I want a 12th green. I think that's fine. Wait, we have so much black, actually. Jesus. That's fine, though. Yeah, I mean, look how just perfect this mana base is. And so I'm debating whether or not to play T-Cruise, because I think I want to play Scarab God. The card's just good. T-Cruise, I mean, we have so many fetches. We just have so many fetches. That's the thing. Like, it's going to make the Jet Collector and Death Rate busted. Yeah, I think we could just play Cruise. So I need to figure out what card to cut. I think also Murder Scout's going to be excellent, but I think we can fit both in the deck. I think that should be fine. So one cut needed. What's our elemental? Right, because we had. Oh, actually, hold on. Let me cut Cruise because Crucius is guaranteed to find Grand Zone now. I think that's good. I think that's reason enough. And yeah, we should have a decent top end. We have a great way to bridge to it. Perfect mana base. Yeah, I mean, gonna have to pass on this one, unfortunately. We did have one land with the Once Upon a Time. This is better, though. I think I'll throw back Glorybringer. We just have enough to bridge us, I think, to the late game. I mean, I could also just put back this K command. Yeah, maybe it's K command. That was gonna be a nice curve out. Because Crucius into just Goldspan right away seems nice. Oh, nice. This is aggro, so this Fatal Push is gonna be great, and fighting the Stomping Ground is very nice. Means we can use this Tarn to find us a Surveil land, probably. I'll save this because they could have much better 2-drops potentially. And taking 2 is not the biggest deal. Well, I will just push it now to use my mana. No, actually, I guess I didn't know. That was a punt. Because I'm not going to play 2-drop next turn, so that wasn't necessary. I could have just saved it. So, what would this turn get? Do we have a basic island? We don't have a basic island. I don't need red. I think I'll Tarn, because it gets me a Surveil and gets me blue mana. I don't know, maybe I'm overvaluing blue mana, but a Surveil is nice as well. Oh, okay, I guess rewarded for pushing if they don't have a creature. I still think it was a punt, but looks like it'll be working out fine. And this makes me a little nervous. So this is nice because now my cards in graveyard 2. Yeah, I'm just gonna mill that, fortunately. So this is nice because now if I can find a land, yeah, now I'm not gonna play the Crucius because I pretty clearly have removal, or at least I'm worried about it. I'm just gonna play the Miglaws. If I want to kill the Miglaws, I'd much rather they do that than kill the Crucius. If Crucius were to live a turn, and potentially they have like a deal 3 that doesn't kill Crucius, because a lot more things kill Crucius than kill Miglaws, especially out of red-white. Just so not worried about this card. Cruise the Copter, sure, gets in for 3. So I could just kill the Copter? Is that what I want to do? Oh no, this is better. Yeah. I'm gonna play the Chandra. And just kill the Lynx. It uses my mana efficiently, and if they want to Copter and attack the Chandra, that's alright. Then I'm gonna curve into, oh my god, Ajani, sure. And that's worrying. Ajani is a good card. And a bad card, the Goldspan as well. So if I hit a land drop, I'm probably just gonna go like Crucius, discard Glorybringer, make a treasure, use it to blow up the Copter or something. I mean, Copter's a real issue. I am on 11. So now what? I could play Farmer and make food? This Miglaus really can't attack, and if it's not attacking, then I might as well just blow up the Copter, I think. Because if I am getting an attack, then playing an untapped blocker is nice. But if I'm not getting an attack, oh my god, Philia. Okay, that's really bad. Jesus. I mean, Philia and Ajani are just really busted. I think I'm going to lose to them. Yeah, I just don't have enough cheap removal, I guess. Do it now so they can't loot. That's so weird. So they must have drawn all these cards because they would have cast them early if they had them. Right? But then, like, I've been missing lands, so it's likely to work. So Philia is going to blink the Miglaws. At least they're not blinking Ajani and getting more casts. But this is an attack for 4. Unless they fire a Bivouac, in which case it's attack for... Yeah, I'm just dead. I'm just, like, super dead here. Disgusting. I mean, Pyroclasm off the top could save me. Crucius into hit a cheap removal spell could save me. Utopia Sprawl, not really what I'm looking for, I'm not gonna lie. So I can play the Utopia Sprawl on Stomping Ground. Name black, I'll have black, red. I go to Blading Bolt. Because, yeah. I think that's my... Oh, and Murderous Cut. MH3 cards are just kind of busted. So I'll discard the Bristlebud Farmer, I think. Do they have the... Yeah, the... Alright. Yeah, so they had their removal for Kusias all along, which I was playing around. That's alright though. We do have some nice sideboard options, so I think I'm gonna just board out the Scarab God. I want their, if anything, like, stand out as bad against them. Maybe Cake Command? No, they have a Copter. Yeah, I think, Sky Sovereign's probably pretty bad. Worse than Scarab God? Probably worse than Scarab God. This does not seem good against them. None of this really does. Yeah, I think I'll just run it back. So, what I was thinking about is, like, cut the Scarab God, cut the blue land, but the blue splash is not actually costing anything, really, so I think just keeping the Scarab God is fine. Like, having a Surveil land with so many fetches, I think it's just nice regardless. Yeah, this is good. So I'm just gonna start off by fetching a Surveil land, fill up the graveyard for this Murderous Cut. Pyroclasm is going to be excellent here, and then curving it into Seeker's Chariot and Grenzo is going to completely clog up the board. So I think that's going to be very good. Which maze. I'll just mill in this, huh? Doesn't seem spectacular here. And now I'll just play the tapped and tapped. Right, I'm going to have 3 cards, so we can even Murderous Cut next turn if we want to. Though, I'd rather not. Make Chaos, sure. Oh, ooh, nice. I haven't cast a spell yet. I'm just going to take a land. Taking Death Ray into Pyroclasm seems bad. Casting Cake Command to blow up a creature into Pyroclasm, like, I'd rather just Pyroclasm their board, but they just didn't have a good start into Pyroclasm. Elite Spellbinder. You know what? I'll let Elite Spellbinder happen. And then, because I could, like, Cake Command in response, but what? I, like, kill them, make chaos, make them discard or something, because I don't really need the Nissa back. And then they just take the Chariot, and it's a little awkward, so I think I'm fine just going, yeah, this is going to work out nicely. I don't even really care about them taking Grenzo, because now this plays into the Pyroclasm, but I'm going to Cake Command, make them discard, and I'm going to get back the, yeah, they attack, that's smart. So I'm going to make them discard because I might as well, and then I'm just going to return Nissa. And then Nissa plus Fetchland. Yeah, I mean, Fetchlands, part of the reason why they're so busted is they just do more than fixer mana. And I'll even keep up black mana for this push. Find a death rate. Oh my god, see? Disgusting. And yeah. And now just another fetch at the top, and we could just fully cast this Grenzo for 8. But I mean, even if we're not, like, this is going to be over very quick. We just go Seeker's Chariot, have up Murderous Cut. Like, come on. 2 removal spells in hand. If we float out, we have Grenzo. Yeah. I'm feeling good about this. And yeah, they could Lynx and deal me 3, but I'm just who cares? I would probably just Murderous Cut at main phase to get to attack for 3. I also have a life gain with Deathray Shaman, so I think I'm, like, very much stabilized here. Pyroclasm is just busted, man. Everything is busted. Really tanking here. I wonder what they've got. Like, what could be the best thing they have? I suppose, like, Blade, kill my Deathray Shaman. Does Murderous Cut just destroy? Yeah, it does. Yeah, Blade, kill my Deathray Shaman could be something. Blade is real scary. Sure, kills my Nissa. Guess I'm going to be a ways away from the Grenzo, but that's alright. I'm going to be able to drag this game out for sure. Then, a lot of cards like Malevolent Rumble, just finally and make a Scion, just get me 2 cards closer. Yeah, Jewel Mine Overseer is dying. That's for sure. Oh, Pyro. Yeah, so I'm going to try to empty my hand for that, I think. I'm gonna play Chariot, and then Death Right. Exile them from their graveyard, and I don't have Revolt on, so I'm just gonna Murderous Cut. And do I have any Scarab God's like my only graveyard thing? So I'll just and Jet Collector, so I just won't exile creatures. Sure. And then they have instant in the graveyard. If they have, I don't have a Goyf, but they could like technically have one, so I suppose I'd rather keep an instant in the graveyard. Though I wouldn't know why. Like, Necrogoyf and Tarmogoyf are the only two Goyf. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's fine. Bristlebud Farmer. Yeah, Bristlebud Farmer only counts the cards you mill with it, so that was the correct line. And now, oh, Crucius. Okay. Okay. This I can work with. So yeah, I guess Pyro's getting discarded probably. So it could also be put. But I think what I'm gonna do, I mean, pushing Sanguine Evangelist doesn't accomplish much. Probably just gonna activate Death right here to start dealing them damage. I'd rather keep a cat up to block than Crucius. I don't want to attack the cat into the Evangelist. Trade, make a bunch of bats. I think I'm just fine chilling. And yeah, I'll just discard the Pyro and get something expensive. Like, how are they ever fighting through this? I don't see how it's gonna happen. I'd rather save the Fatal Push for something actually threatening. Especially now that I have Revolt. Sure. Let's see if I care about that. Do they just cast it here? They might. I could Fatal Push it to clear the way for Chariot. That is a possibility. They don't attack here, there's no way. Alright. They don't even attack with the bat, which is a little interesting. Maybe they intend to jump with it. Guess that would be acceptable. Oh, Lightning Strike? Sure. In that case, let me just do this. So I have green mana and because I need Revolt and Fatal Push here. Take my beats, play the farmer. Oh, I suppose, oh, I did mess up. Because I should have just left the land in my graveyard. I definitely exiled, yeah, I should have just left the land instead of the instant. That was dumb, I guess. Oh, no, well, my opponent doesn't have instants. I don't know, it's, yeah, I guess it's questionable. Totally forgot about the death rate. Needing to exile lands, I just assumed I had them. Alright. Yeah, that went well, I would say. So let's run it back. On the draw is gonna be a little bit trickier, but I'm gonna try to do the same thing, I suppose. I wonder how they're supposed to sideboard. Like, maybe they have some more grindy elements that they can board in against me. But I don't even know. Like, they just, especially on the play, I think they, even if they boarded to be less aggressive, they're gonna have to be a little bit more proactive on the play again. Oh, this is busted. It's actually unreal. Hired Claw? Oh, what? Yeah. Okay. I guess I'll take. I'm probably supposed to take Renzo, right? Because I'm gonna have a very good bridge to the. What do I even name? I have Jund. I have double green. I don't have double red or double black. So do I need double red or double black more? I suppose double red. So Hired Claw could be annoying if they just pump it to play around Pyroclasm. But if they do that, I'm gonna sure. I'm just gonna slam Crucius. And I'm gonna discard this Vista, I think. Search for something more expensive. But yeah, now this Murderous Cut's gonna be online. Definitely not blocking. I could just slam this Chariot. Evangelist, sure. Don't really care about that. Yeah, so I'm one turn off this Grenzo. Can I? Let's see. So 2 cards, 3 cards, 4 cards. Oh, I can't actually Murderous Cut. So yeah, let me Verdant. Get an untapped land that doesn't cost life, I guess. Chariot. And then I guess, like, as weird as it sounds, I'm actually just discarding the Pyroclasm. Because I want my land drop next turn. And now I can cast this Reverse Cut. And the Pyroclasm is just not doing anything. Like, it's gonna wipe my own board. They did have a draw that's good into it. However, just a draw that beats Pyroclasm is not a draw that beats the rest of the deck. I don't even know if I'll kill the Hard Claw. Could kill the Evangelist pre-combat. No, I think I have to. Okay, that's dying. That is for sure dying. Yeah. The difference between having a fetch and not having fetch there is me casting Grenzo next turn, so fetches. Take them. Eat your vegetables. Alright, I think I'm slamming Grenzo. Like, I could just Glorybringer would also probably be good enough, but... Oh, this is disgusting. I just get to cast this for free? Okay, I see what people are talking about with the card. Alright. Yeah. So, Chariot, I guess I won't attack with the cats. No, yeah, I don't need to. If I don't attack the cats, they'll double block the Lelia and I'll kill a Hard Claw. That's fine by me, yeah. I don't think I need to suicide the cats. Exile land, and then, do I have anything expensive? No, so I have to choose Expedient with the Glorybringer to have Fatal Push online, which I think I want. Yeah, I'm gonna kill a Hard Claw. Yeah. I could also just not discard, but I would like to have Fatal Push up, I think. Sure. Restless Cadre isn't bad here, actually. Another attacker. So they need to kill the Grenzo. They also need to kill the Crucius. They also need to kill the Chariot. They also need to pressure me. They also need to deal with these cats. I think it's pretty over. And this is assuming I don't draw anything, which my deck is just full of hits. Even if they do kill the Crucius. It's honestly possible that discarding the Luring was just greedy. I could see that. I'm not too worried about going to 10 here. Like, what happens if they have Wrath God? I suppose I should have kept it in case they just Wrath me. Yeah, that's fine by me. They might be dead on board. Wow, surprisingly just infinite basics in the mana base. Alright. Thought I was gonna make more damage, I didn't even look. Oh, yeah, they're definitely dead now. Well, not definitely, actually. Hold on. Are they dead on board? So I'm gonna turn on Revolt, push this. They can chump the Grenzo. Take 4, 8, 11, 15. I could have put them to 1. Yeah, they were pretty dead. Alright. Yeah, we take those. Alright, match 2 here. This hand's kind of slow, but using Pyro on 3 into Chariot on 4 on the play, I think it's gonna be fast enough, probably. And I'm gonna have the opportunity to find something on 2, I suppose. Though I can't get a Surveillant, I do need to get black mana with this. So I could get, yeah, I suppose Blood Crypt's really the only option. That's so perfect. Mire doesn't get blue mana, does it? But I can worry about that later, that's fine. Yeah, I don't think I need to take a fetch. In that case, I'll take my double green. I mean, that's super nice. That just ramps me. Getting a Silent to play is pretty huge. Means I can Chariot on turn 3. I don't think Glorybringer on 4 for sure. Oh, yeah, I mean, this is going to be lights out if my opponent can't do something good here. Sylvan Turger? Sure. That card does not seem very good. Arrow might be a little too slow here. I probably will just discard the Scarab God to the Pyro if I can't find blue mana. Neither of the two fetches I've seen actually make blue mana. I cut the island for the Vista. I don't think it matters to have it that much, and an island can be kind of awkward in a deck full of like single green, like Utopia, Sprawl, Deathrite, Shaman type stuff, and double red with Pyro and whatnot. That's fine. So actually, I could just discard. No, so I could discard both spells so I can crew the Chariot, but that seems silly to me. I'm just gonna discard fetches because I don't want to pay life. Oh, Grenzo's busted. Nice, nice. Yeah, if this Chariot doesn't run my opponent over, then Glory Bringer into Grenzo will, I'm sure. Paraclasm isn't looking spectacular, but I can always board it out if needed. I'm starting a game one because I just think it's good against the average deck. And really busted against a lot of them. Sure, that's not much of an issue, I don't think. Are they dead on board? They seem to think they are. If not on board, then in general. Alright, so this is not a Pyroclasm matchup. Is it a Town Race? Oh. It might be a Town Racer matchup. It's good into... Okay. Love Arena. It's good into... Buried in the Garden. It's good into an opponent that has a lot of colors. It's between that and like Raptor. I have a lot of threes. I don't think I want the Shrieker. If they show me counterspells, I don't have white mana. I gotta need a reason. I mean, it could be a cruise matchup if they're really grindy, but I kind of want to wait and see. And if I'm bringing in cruise, I might want a basic island at that point. Another kind of slow draw, but my opponent's kind of indicated that that kind of draw is acceptable. And 3-drop into 4-drop with a Murderous Cut on the way as well. So I want to get... Well, I need double red. I want to guarantee having double red. And I only have Blood Crypt and Stomping Ground as well. Yeah, I won't get a Surveillance since I want to guarantee double red. So I might as well just lead on this Polluted Delta. And Spring Heart, sure. Guess I should have kept in the Pyroclasm, huh? Yeah, I don't think I need to actually crack the fetch. Well, I will actually, no, because this gets me double green and double red. I think I might want to save it to be able to potentially surveil with it. But without it, I wouldn't have all my colors online. I don't want to pay extra life for no reason. And I seem like I have plenty of gas, so I don't need to be surveilling. What is this? Because can't be, I mean, they're not a blue deck, so I can't make counterspell. It can't be Aven Interrupt because I don't have double white. Could be Philia. I suppose Philia would make sense. I could hold up Murderous Cut, but that seems bad. Or if not bad, then unnecessary. They have a Philia, I'll just like Chandra. They're cycling a Triumph. Sure, that's fine by me. I think now, I mean, I can kill the Springheart with the Migloss if I need to. I have an answer to a big creature. I just, all of the cards in my hand, like, just 4 threats that snowball. Touch the Spirit. Oh, sure, that's pretty good to Migloss. Yeah, I'm slamming Cherry next turn. Which blocks all of their creatures. And then following turn, can't quite go 4-drop plus Murderous Cut, but I think Sky Sovereign's gonna be pretty good. I won't even crack the fetch yet if it's not necessary, I think. So maybe I was supposed to do it to deck then. But yeah, I'm just gonna hit the Nantuko. And then they have... They're gonna crew up the Seeker's Chair and attack. Sure. That's fine. I was gonna say, if they get like a Lotus Field off the Elvish Reclaimer, then that'd grow it and it would trade for it, but I'm not too worried about that. And otherwise, they take their beats or trade off some creatures. I wouldn't mind. What's this? Because it gets it tapped, so I wonder why they're doing it now. Oh, it's to make a mana. They're gonna get a tapped fetch, probably. Nope, it's a surveillance, sure. But I assume that they're gonna use the mana now, which is the reasoning to do it. You can fit it into the turn. Oh, and fixing. What? That is... See, if you're just gonna pass, then there's no reason to do it then. That's what I don't get. Like, couldn't you just waited to have more information? I don't really see the logic there. I'm just gonna hit the Lotus Scarpa. It makes mana, and I don't know what I could lose to, but presumably it would take a lot of mana. So, and scoops it up. Yep, they got steamrolled pretty hard, though they just didn't do much. Like, they just kept trying to 1-for-1 us, and everything is a 2-for-1, and they just couldn't get enough pressure going. Yeah, on to the finals. Alright, finals time, and this looks like a keep. We've got some early interaction with Bolt, and Murderous Code's going to be online by turn 3. And I think we don't have black mana, so I'm going to have to fetch black with this Blood Crypt, which means no surveillance. That's alright, with the fetch and a Lightning Bolt going to the graveyard, we'll have cut on 3 if we need it. Though, might not even end up being necessary. Then we have Bristlebud on 4, and I'm just going to play the Stomping Ground tapped. We have the Bristlebud on 4, and then Grenzo on 6, which is going to be very nice. And then hopefully Bristlebud can help bridge the gap. Alright, they're just not doing anything. Oh, that's a nice one. So we find a Miglaws. I assume it's just going to die here. Really? My opponent have, are they mana screwed? I wonder if they're not mono black. Yeah, that would be my assumption. Given they're just kind of stuck here not doing anything. Well, we're not gonna give them the time to just dirtle around and do nothing. We're just gonna try to close this out. And maybe I don't want to show them Grenzo. That could be consideration. Discard to hand size time? Yeah, so not mono black, in fact. I'm just gonna Bristlebud Farmer and then decide if I want to pump Miglaws. I think I might want to just yeah, I'll just play this guy, Sky Sovereign. I don't want to randomly just like get cooked by Damnation into something good. Alright. Nice and easy. Yeah, opponent must have just kept a greedy hand and gotten punished. So we're just going to go ahead and run it back. I don't expect my opponent to be doing all that much sideboarding either. Alright, this is actually a great hand. So what is this Once Upon a Time looking for? I suppose we had a Death Right? Oh. Okay, we wouldn't mind a Forest in that case. Perfect. So yeah, I'm just going to slam this Utopia Sprawl. I think I'm just going to name blue since we have double red, double green, and double black, and then I get to go Paradise Druid plus tap land into probably just kind of sad Jet Collector, but that's alright. It's getting countered. Alright, so we've got a blue-black control kind of deal going on. It's gonna make Jet Collector better if I wait on it, but I want to just spend my mana. Oh, Azov's actually pretty good into Jet Collector. Oh, this is kind of scary. Yeah, I guess well, I'll keep that on top. I'm just gonna play with the Jet Collector. It's not really getting any better with them on my graveyard. Lily's pretty good. So yeah, it looks like I'm gonna be just all in on resolving this Grenzo because Asika's Chariot is like okay, but they're going to be able to handle it pretty well. And between this Lazov and Agent of Rafine, they're gonna have plenty of disruption. So really, it's gonna be Grenzo that's gonna have to do some work here. I could have killed the Liliana with Restless Cottage, but I don't actually think it's like that big of a deal, and I do need to get something going on board. I need to be pressuring my opponents so they don't just have time to hold up counters, I think. I mean, turning into a Jet Collector isn't going to be very good here, so yeah, they don't do it. I'm just going to pass here. I mean, take up Lily, but I don't really care. I have plans to discard, so that's alright. And I have... yeah, I have all my colors, so I can just discard. Well, I was checking to see if I had double black. Unable to stream... yeah, I mean, that's not amazing here. Ooh, Chandra. So, I think I'm just going to go ahead, fire up the Chariot. And this is bad into a removal spell, but it's good if they have removal. They don't have a removal spell. I wonder if they're just gonna chump here. I would assume so with the agent. Oh, do they activate? That's nice. Because if they didn't tap out, I was just going to slam Chandra. So I could still do that. Yeah, actually, I think. Because the thing is, if I play Grenzo, my threats aren't very diversified. So yeah, here's what I'm gonna do. I think I'm gonna play Chandra and kill the Lazav, and I'm gonna hold a land to discard to Lily. And then this way I'm insulated from a Wrath. I have a Damnation, and have the Eye Tyrant attack Chandra is gonna mean I get to go slam Grenzo, or alternatively whatever I draw, or activate Cottage or whatever. Kill the Lily. So they're probably gonna edict me, make me sack a cat. And then I'm still going to be like really far ahead on tempo because the Chariot, I'm gonna have a big board. And so this leaves them without a ton of good options. Oh, that's what they found? I mean, that's alright, but it's kind of slow here. They have to edict me, I would assume. Keeping the land is playing around like a Wrath that they have the room to take up Lily, but I don't think ticking up Lily makes sense here. Yeah. That's fine, I'll just sack a cat. And so, yeah, I mean, Gust Servant is decent if they have a creature they can always crew with the High Leave, but this is going to be better. Yeah, it's probably got to be Thieving even over Tameo. But I could just exile Olean, but that seems bad. Not really much reason to do that. And yeah, I'll just play it. I mean, look, if they Wrath me, so be it. It'll be kind of tough to win the game even if I can cast her in with Thieving even. Because, yeah, there's the Damnation. Okay, fair enough. Oh, wow. That's actually insane. That's such a good draw. That's got to be the best draw in my deck. Because not only does it crew the Chariot, it also blows up the Sky Sovereign. And I'm going to wait on that. There's no reason to... Actually, no, there is. They could have Sublime Epiphany, so I'm going to do this now. Because Sublime Epiphany counters activated or triggered abilities as one of the modes. I think there might be other cards that do that as well. Oh, yeah, there's that 3-drop. Oh, Teferi? Oh, are they dead here? Because I have a 1-mana Murderous Cut. Yeah, I think they're just dead. So, 4-5. Suppose if I'm casting the Bristlebud Farmer, am I? Either way, it doesn't matter. Yeah, I'm just gonna Murderous Cut, exile. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Sure, I don't know. They're dead here, so I don't think about it, but I do have the Scarab God. I mean, they could have, like, Spell Pierce? Yeah, and I'm just gonna cast the Farmer. I think it's kind of the same activating Cottage and Farmer, but Farmer, I don't know. If they do have a, did I enable Revolt for them? Yeah, if they have a Fatal Push, then they'll just get the Farmer into play. Copy of food. Scoops it up. Alright, yeah, so actually we managed to fight through the Damnation because we just ripped that Big Loss, which was pretty good. And yeah, as I kind of said, like, we have to slam Grenzo there to actually get Pride Pressure. The Thieving even just wouldn't have done much post-Wrath anyway. So yeah, pretty happy with a nice 3-0. And let's see what we get. Though it's probably just going to be like 40 gems, 20 gems, no errors, but... what are the prizes? Oh, that's not the worst. Yeah. In fact, only 40 gems total. But yeah, we'll take that. I think just picking up a bunch of fetches is a good strategy because people pass them later, and it means you can ahead of time know that you can be able to play a bunch of colors, and so you might as well just splash around and take powerful cards. And yeah, that'll do it for the video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.